So there's a lot of Catan out there. I've got a lot of Catan. Maybe you already have a lot of Catan. Maybe you're looking into collecting a lot of Catan. So Catan has become very popular and has spawned a lot of different expansions. There's 3 main expansions. You've got the Seafarers expansion and a whole bunch of different scenarios with that. You've got the Cities and Knights expansion, which is one single huge awesome scenario. And then you got the Traders and Barbarians expansion, which is 4 variants and 5 different scenarios. So lots of different ways to play the game, lots of different content. And if you've played it a few times and tried a couple expansions or have a couple expansions, for anything like me, you're already starting to think, how can I combine this? How can I mix it up and really pull together some different Catan stuff? So I'm going to talk about combining Catan. I'm going to talk about the perfect Catan combination and the ultimate Catan combination. So when you're combining expansions, there's 2 limiting factors that you really got to look at. One is the size of the map itself. Some of the maps are very different shapes. Some of them require special hexes, and because of those special hexes, it doesn't leave room for other special hexes. So the map itself is a limiting factor. And then the other one is the rules. Sometimes the rules just don't mix with the other stuff, or if you do try to mix them, it'll leave a sour taste in your mouth. Just won't be fun. So let me go through and talk about what works, what doesn't. So there's a few things that are universally applicable. No matter what you're playing, they will always fit and you will always be able to use them. One of those things is the Catan event cards. This is available either by itself or purchased, included in the Traders and Barbarians expansion. What happens is instead of rolling the dice, you flip the card. Whatever that number is what produces. Sometimes there's text on the bottom and special stuff happens. So that is always usable no matter what. This is primarily available in the Traders and Barbarians expansion. This is the Harbor Master variant, and the variant is pretty much just this card. This card pretty much works just like Longest Road. If you have the most points, cities and settlements on harbors, you get the Harbor Master card. If someone else gets more harbor points, they take it from you. So this is worth 2 victory points and bounces around just like Longest Road. If you ever have ports, you can always use the Harbor Master card. So this is universally applicable. And then another thing that applies well to many different things are the Fishermen of Catan. The fish is available in a couple of different ways. It's available as once again as part of the Traders and Barbarians expansion, or it's available as its own standalone mini expansion, which you can usually find real cheap for like $4. The main difference between the mini standalone expansion and the one part of Traders and Barbarians is the lake hex. So this lake is only available as part of the Traders and Barbarians. Because it adds a special hex in the middle of the map, it's not always usable, depending on what you're trying to mix it with. However, if you have coastline, these fish-producing pieces go along the coast. So there will always be coast, so you'll always be able to add these pieces on there. So you'll always be able to, you might not always be able to use this, but you can always have fish in some form or other.